fun.
I see your eyes.
Get me out of here. I know my ass crack is out, sorry.
Yeah. It's warm in the house.
We're chefing it up tonight, me and you.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Damn, who drank all the tequila?
That might have been me.
This is a good seasoning.
Spicy mama. Yeah, it is.
60% of the seasoning comes off in the cooking process.
It's a lot more than I initially thought.
I'm just waiting for everybody to shower.
It's gonna take forever.
Is it too early to get in the costume?
I like
You're
it.
missing a strap, brother.
That's how you're supposed to wear it.
Oh, that's the look.
You look very hoedown, throwdown.
Hoe down, throw down.
I'm like real anxious about Michaels.
What is happening?
It's him choosing to keep his distance from me. Like, I'm sorry I told Ella everything with Brad. Next time I tell you something, please do not say it to Emmy. Did I f you over really bad? Ella is one of those people that I can call a best friend. Did she go and tell Emmy what happened? Yes. Am I mad at her? No. For my mom to tell me you shouldn't have told Ella, yeah, she's right. Maybe I should have just kept it to myself, but I didn't think it would tumble down into Michael's just being a bitch.
This whole thing just comes back to a conversation starting with Michaels because he's like your brother, and that's why you're so upset about it. And again, it's okay, but you do just need to talk to him.
I've tried talking to him. He just walks right past me. I have dealt with crippling anxiety for majority of my life. I had to take medication for years. One of my coping mechanisms would be to talk to friends, and Michaels is usually that trusted person that is physically there to comfort me, but he's the person that's giving me anxiety in this moment, not talking to me. Like, I have a big-ass mouth. I'm very self-aware of that.
You're like, I know.
Like,
Okay,
I know.
my big ass mouth.
I know I like to talk to people. That's just who I am as a person.
You need to have a conversation with Michaels because this will snowball into something bigger.
You guys, like, can I not be the only one? Was this like a practical joke that, like, there's no theme? I'm just the only one dressing like this?
Nah, I'm gonna get in theme.
Holy hunk alert.
You like that?
I was just gonna show, like, a little side nip, you know, a little side boob.
I like showing nip.
Is this enough for everybody?
Yeah, there's 12. Wait, did the forks and the knives go on the same side?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Did you take cotillion?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah. And ballroom dancing at Fred Astaire. I learned how to waltz.
When I moved from New York, my twin sister Michelle and I were only 6 years old. We ended up getting in trouble at school. They called my mom and said that we didn't properly speak. Because in the South, we were supposed to respond to our teachers, yes ma'am, no ma'am. My sister and I, coming from the Bronx, we're sitting here getting our name called and we're like, what? What? What do you want? You calling for me? Because when you grow up in the Bronx, the way you respond is like, yeah, what? My mom didn't around with us. She was like, after school, you're going to cotillion. You're not from the Bronx anymore. So I'm a hoe and I like to have a good time and I like to dress slutty, but I got manners.
Wait, so Michael's mom sent him to ballroom and cotillion classes, but she didn't think that he was gonna be gay?
Duh.
I think I'm gonna go and approach Brad and just be like, hey, like, I just wanna let you know, like, whenever you're ready, I would love to have a conversation with you.
Just go into it level-headed, say your piece, see what he says, and then you go from there.
Yeah, and if he does have the conversation, I would say what you want to say, but be like, hey, I'm sorry if I use this word misproperly, but this is how I felt.
This is what I felt, and this is what I meant.
So what is it that you want to explain to Brad?
I don't want to fight with him anymore, but I'm not gonna take accountability for something I didn't do.
I feel like Bourdain.
Yeah.
Learning the secrets to culinary success.
Look, I can do it without looking at it, you know? I can just look at you and just pound it out.
I want you to look at me and pound it out.
All right. You lost me.
Okay. Damn, this door.
Hi.
Oh, hot.
Do you like?
You need to be on Love Island right now.
Yeah, I got my boots.
We're all wearing red boots.
That was insane. That was a little crazy.
I obviously want to, respect, you, and whenever you want to talk, I just wanted to let you know that I'm open to having a conversation with you whenever you feel comfortable.
Okay, we can go talk about it right now. Let's go. I'd rather listen to nails on a chalkboard than talk to Emmy.
Do you want to go on the rocking chairs over here?
Wherever, you lead the way. But I am a man of my word, and I know that this has to happen. But my mindset going into this conversation, this is probably the last conversation that I'm gonna have with Emmy.
I would just really like to start the conversation off by letting you know that I did not mean to offend you. I wish when we were having a conversation that I would have changed the word that you had brought up, which was unsafe. It wasn't like my safety or the fact that I felt unsafe. It was the fact that I
Yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah, I just want to clarify with you, like, my safety was never, like, my concern.
It just feels like you're talking out of both sides of your mouth.
I think that I've been a little passive in my apology.
It's not passive. The problem is you're saying one thing and then later on you're changing your mind. It feels like you're saying one thing to me and then a day later you're saying something to Justin that is contradictory to what you already said to me. I don't believe a word that comes out of your mouth at this point. That's the most frustrating part because we've been friends for a very long time and I loved you. And it hurts to hear what you said about me behind my back when you could have said everything to my face. You said, I'm sorry, and folly, and then less than 24 hours later, you're like, oh, well, I mean, I really feel like I'm only apologizing just so Brad doesn't ruin my life. Like, that doesn't feel...
Let me be very clear about the context of that.
It's not context, Amy. It should just be black and white. You should have just said, I'm sorry, and then that's that.
But there is context
No,
to
there's
it.
no more. I'm tired of context and the excuses. It should just be, I'm sorry, so we can move forward. It's infuriating.
I'm trying to explain this to you, and I want you to. I'm trying
What?
to.
Go.